Oh my goodness. Oh, y'all. When I tell you I'm excited for this one, I mean it. I'm excited. I got Candace here.
Hey.
I got Tiffany here.
Hey.
You guys, we are here for a amazing time. So if y'all not ready, strap on your whatever, okay?
Get ready.
Just get ready. Strap on your wig, your digs, and 20 twigs, okay? Because we are here for a good time. I am Candace Porter. I am your host for today. I'm going to let these ladies introduce themselves because when I tell you, you're going to want to know who they are. You're going to want to know who they are. Go ahead.
Just like that. What's up, good people? I'm Candace L. Strother, founder of Queen Life Inc., COO of Zon Inc.
Awesome. My name is Tiffany Boyd, and I am Chief of Staff of Vendavo.
Listen to me. Y'all, when I said I got the Chiefs in the house, I meant exactly that. These ladies are running it where they are, where they're working in their profession, and I'm here for it. And I said, listen, both of them are working in their profession, and they're also entrepreneurs of their companies. So before we get into, I got my phone because y'all know that I'm always.
We wasn't ready.
Y'all know that I'm always thinking about something that's going to break it up a little bit.
That's
So
right.
Yes.
That's right.
I want to know where you were when this song came out.
Hey.
Oh.
Where was you at? What was you doing when this song came out?
Let me tell you, I was 8 years old, and
Wow.
I was literally at home dancing in my room.
Video soul.
Video soul.
That's
Donnie-
Video Soul.
What y'all know about Donnie Simpson?
Donnie
Video soul, video
Yes.
LP, like
Yes.
all I
Yes.
watched was BET all day, even as like an 8-year-old.
Absolutely.
So, this
Oh my, I forgot about Video Soul, y'all.
And your VHS and recording all your songs.
My Fisher Price tape player that I would record videos from, right? My video soul would play, and then I would press record on the Fisher Price
Yes.
so I could play it back.
I
You know,
love
and
it.
I aspired to be like a video host one day. So
Oh,
shout out to
perfect.
You
old
would have been,
school
yeah.
BET, man.
Yeah.
That's where I was. Where were you?
Same thing. At
Yeah.
home, probably in the summer.
Yeah.
With my VHS, sitting in my room, trying to come up with something with Kim.
Yep. I love it. I love it.
Man,
And that's funny that
memories.
you say that we were 8 years old because, God, we were.
1988. 88,
How do you
89.
know this song was in
I
1988?
know all the years of my faves, okay?
Yes.
Like, I'm a musicologist, low key.
19.
Really want to know.
Just about as old as Christopher.
That's what I'm saying. 1988. Okay, so y'all, where were y'all at when this video came out or this song came out? Because I was a Bobby Brown fan. Tell me. All right.
Romy?
So listen to me. How about this one? Where were y'all at when this song came out?
Oh, Full Moon, Brandy.
Wow.
That was about-
What year is that? That's
2002?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 02.
I think you.
Are you
Or 01 or 02. I was in college
Yeah, me too.
at UNLV, Las
Mhm.
Vegas.
Yes.
Shout out
Yes.
to UNLV.
Shout
Shout out to
Mr.
TST.
Taylor.
I know.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I know.
You know
we were not-
Why would they even? Hold on, wait just a second. I was just sitting here enjoying my life,
Oh, as you
thinking
still
about-
should.
thinking about what was going on around that time, and then they come over here with this DST mess. Y'all,
Listen,
Throw it up for the good.
listen.
Throw it up for
You
the-
already
Shout
know
out
what
to the
time it
Reds.
is. To the
Shout
red
out to
and
the
white.
Sunrise. What's good, y'all? We having fun. We turning up.
She
I did
cheaping
knock
it
the
up.
phone. I did knock the
Cheaping
phone
it
out
up.
my bed.
it's okay. Look it, I'm like, ugh. So, but when I tell you I love me a Delta, don't get me wrong. I love my girls of DST. I am a lady of Z5B myself.
All right.
So listen, we are all a part.
sisters
We
in
are.
Christian.
We are. We're all in the
Divine,
Divine
baby.
Nine.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter. But really quick, Candace, tell us what it is that you do. I'm gonna turn off something really quick. Go for it.
Absolutely. So, like I said, I am the founder of Queen Life Inc. And Queen Life is spelled Lyfe. stands for Love Yourself First Every Day.
Mm.
Founded in Houston in 2014, really in a space of complacency. I worked in the banking industry for years. Didn't love it. Felt like I wasn't tapped into my purpose. So, just with going to therapy and journaling, I wrote out the life that I desired.
Yes.
So that really embodied queen life. Like I wanted to see myself as a queen. At the time, I didn't feel like a queen. I was cut cash and checks and opening accounts and loans and just I knew it was something bigger for me. So, that was a part of my self-love journey, and I just incorporated into a nonprofit in Houston. So,
which is a huge resource.
So right now, and I'll be honest, Queen Life is resting because I just relocated here back home to Denver. I got a great opportunity to advance financially. So that's a part of self-love. Sometimes you have to pivot. You have to do what's good for you. Right? Flow. So you can operate in the flow, because at the end of the day, you have to sustain yourself.
Okay. And can we talk about...
Good God! I mean, we getting started. We getting started.
It's party time, baby. People want to know the real. Like, we might look good, but we just been through some stuff.
Thank you.
But can we talk about Queen Life not only in Houston, but how it took over?
Yeah, so Queen Life, I mean, really in Houston, we had a powerful impact. We mentored over 1,500 young ladies. We had mental wellness walks, and we will have, again, I'm not going to speak in past tense. We have a lot of resources. Sip and Share was one of our major fundraisers, but really catered to women identifying the masterpiece within.
Wow.
Because we, like in Jasmine Sullivan's song, Masterpiece, really inspired a lot of things. Like, cause she said, every part of me is beautiful, and I finally see the masterpiece.
Wow.
So, Queen Life, like, I've expanded my territory, so therefore Queen Life will. We have engagements. We got a sisterhood here in Denver that we're gonna get popping off soon.
And
ready.
Stones, right?
And
so
ready.
What you're learning now will step into Queen Life even more.
Yes. Let's go. Put your glass
I mean,
up.
listen, hold on. Wait. We didn't even cheers the entrepreneurs. We're gonna say cheers.
Hey, we see y'all.
We do, absolutely. Candace, that is amazing. I love what you shared, the work that you have completed, not only in Houston, the work that you have to do here still in Denver, and the work that will continue on in Houston, because now you have all those people in Houston that you can be like,
exactly. And really,
you know what I'm saying?
COVID created a shift. A lot of our events were in person, so it had that in-person connection, that community. So I had to learn how to shift myself, because again, it's like, what am I gonna do?
So tell us what you're doing now.
So
this is exciting.
So currently, like I said, I'm back in Denver. So I was hired as COO of a consulting firm, and we work in the infrastructure. So we're building, it's like it all works together, right?
It does.
Building blocks.
It does.
Literally building blocks for businesses, working at the airport on expansion of runways, doing projects of major corporations. So we're consulting them on how to hire women that look like us, people that look like us.
Come on.
Because it is a part of what they have to fulfill in their obligation.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it.
You gotta fulfill some things nowadays. Candace, thank you for that.
Oh, no, thank you.
Tiff?
Thank you.
Tiff? What you got going on, girl?
Well, you all know me originally from being the founder of Be Africa, which did
shout out
African
the
accessories. And so we did a lot of trade shows and things like that. But to Candace's point, we are resting, taking a moment to be inspired. But I appreciate all of you for coming along that journey. It's still just sitting and nesting, and we'll re-engage when it's appropriate, but I thought I would step back into corporate America as well, and I am the chief of staff for Vendavo. And what does that mean? So it's a modern day chief of staff, which I'm so proud of, because this is the top for me.
Nice.
And this is what I aspire to be. So I run the strategic planning for the company. I do cross-functional relationships, what we call connecting the tissue across organizations, building partnerships, and not only doing work, but showing how we're improving. So I'm a very numbers-driven individual. And so I'm just really sitting in my light right now.
Oh, I love it.
Did she say sitting in her light?
You better sit in that light, and it's shining, girl. We see you.
I love that, sitting in your light right now. And especially you ladies being in such high offices where you are in your profession really says a lot. How do you think, do you feel that you are getting the respect as a Black woman, in the C-suite? Do you feel that you are getting the respect in this day that you are deserving of?
You want to go ahead?
Sure. I will say this: I'm not waiting around for the respect. To be honest, I get the fact that respect is earned, in that concept, but it's really being assertive and taking your space at the table and being the table. I think we have a social responsibility as African American women to set the table for other African American women and males as well, people of color, but particularly for us, we don't get this opportunity. And so it's just about, you will respect me because I'm respecting you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. She said, be the table.
Be the table.
Because without the table, you can't sit nothing on it to build, right?
No, you can't pull out.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm in agreement with you. I think that, you have to demand your respect. And you have to show people how to treat you. Personal, business.
Yes.
And then also there's learning opportunities that you can show them if they don't know or they act clueless. Because that's often the space I'm in. They act kind of like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you. Let me educate you in my professional way. But I'm not going to let those opportunities just fall by the wayside. I'm going to take a moment and say, hey, you kind of judged her.
Yes.
Based on XYZ.
I was going to ask you, when those opportunities present themselves, how do you vocalize that to someone who does not look like you as a woman?
I think we have suppressed our voice as Black women, and it's made us look like the angry Black woman or the angry Black male in our space. And I've been authentic to my voice because I want them to learn what Black women sound like and how our experience comes forward in the conversations they're having. That's not saying being disrespectful. It's not saying having some kind of different dialogue. It's not saying that I'm trying to sound white or trying to be ghetto in the way that I'm saying, but you will receive me not only how I interact in my personal life, but how I interact with you, and that doesn't change.
That's right. And then tell people, put yourself in this person's shoes. You've been looked over, overlooked. You've been passed up multiple times. You already feel a sense of, I don't belong here. Right. But, see them for who they are.
That's right.
Not like, okay, their tone, they sound a little aggressive. Which, she's mad. She might be, or it's just, we're passionate people.
Yeah. We are.
Like, don't get the passion confused with anger or aggression.
Yeah.
Like, she's just passionate. Like, the sister could do it. Like, she's amazing. Be an advocate for your people.
Do you also think, Candace, and I've experienced this, is that you're unpacking the stereotypes that maybe other people have experienced from Black women? I'm not saying that they've all been positive, and it's happened across the board, but I feel like I'm trying to unpack that stereotype about us. So we show up at 100%, but we're showing up even more at 200% for that persona that we're trying to put in place now, moving forward. Because we're very educated. We're everywhere.
We're amazing.
When I tell you Black women are taking over in such a positive and impactful way. I was watching TV the other day, and I think it was like I don't know, it was like maybe American Express or something, and did you see, it was like, Black women are taking over. And when I tell you that, I stopped in my tracks like, you're absolutely right. Yes. What do you guys think that's coming from? Like, why are we now finally being seen? We haven't just started showing up like this. Like, this isn't anything new. So I'm wondering, what do you guys think has changed? Has it been the climate of what's been going on in the world?
I think so. I think unfortunate circumstances have allowed this opportunity to present itself. You know, and it is what it is. And if we have the mic now, we have to be vocal.
That's right.
It's no more standing in the background, rooting this person on. No, we are here. We're at the forefront. So let's use our voice. And people are finally listening.
That's right.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know,
finally.
they may have a little pushback, but they're finally saying, okay, let's do something different, because what we've done in the past is not working.
Yeah.
And I do think I'm gonna say build again, the building blocks.
That's good.
Because generationally, our ancestors, our great grandmothers, our grandmothers, my mother, especially being a single female raising me, wanted me to do better, and then provided the opportunity for me to get education beyond what she was afforded to do. And so I feel like even raising a young Black male, to afford him the responsibility of what he could do better than I can, and to expect in a partner, a woman, and I won't even put color on it, of what she should have the ability to do and not be limited to do.
Ooh, that's good.
Wow. So
good.
Being that the climate that we were in, I felt, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I felt like all this started stemming from the things that were happening to our Black men, how they were being gunned down for no apparent reason. So why do you think it's not the rise of the Black man, but it's actually the rise of Black women
taking up the gap as they were being suppressed and working on social justice in that area? I think collectively as Black people, we naturally pivot and balance each other, not in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, but we take over where we have to sustain the things that we were doing before. So when Black men and are still continuing to be oppressed and sought after as targets, they're working on that social justice, and we're like, but we're going to come back still over here and maintain this corporate presence, this economic presence, and we're still going to hold that place. I would say this though, let's not get it twisted. Black men have always been above us on the corporate ladder. They've always had a seat at the table.
Yes.
I think where they've missed it is bringing people of color along and women along. And I think they're learning that now in our strength and our ability, our transparency, and almost proving where we are and where we can be. We're no longer homemakers.
Yeah.
Naturally, from what we've done traditionally.
Yes.
We have a place. We can do it all.
I want to add to that, because I think in spaces Black women have been allowed into, and Black men necessarily not, you know, especially corporate, maybe we can be seen as less of a threat in spaces. And so now, okay, if I'm less of a threat, I'm still going to advocate for my people, period. You know, I'm not going to be that quiet person, that token. So it's important for us to really, okay, this is an opportunity that I had to create for myself. Let me be strong and vocal, you know, in that, versus not, you know, reach back and pull forward at the end of the day.
And we're no longer objectified. I mean, we were just talking about BET and things. If you thought about the videos and things that we used to be represented.
Do y'all remember Humps in a Bump by MC Hammer?
Yes.
Okay. I did want to be in that video. I did want to be one of the dancers. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to be.
All do that dance.
Yeah, because I think they had on like the Atlanta Falcons jersey with the little shorts, and I was like this.
No, I wanted to be in Rough Shaker.
Oh.
That was the same era where it kind of got a little risque.
We got a little risque.
But it was
we were being, what'd you say? We were being
objectified.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
And I think we still are in some ways.
We
but
are.
It's not as,
you
know, prominent as it was in the video. It's probably not as prominent as it was in the
video. But we're no longer taking those checks as they came. We're now saying this is what you're gonna write me.
And we cut the checks.
And
cash out.
That part,
sis.
I hope you cutting the check.
Cutting the checks. Do you hear me? So, ladies, I want to know when you were in the process of building your businesses. I just want to shift really quick to this. What are some of the tools you used to make sure that you were able to see in the natural what you were imagining your business to be?
For me, journaling. That was my business.
First of all,
church. better write
the vision.
Make it plain. Like literally, that was my business plan.
Yes.
What do I see? Like, how do I want this to work? And it just kept building, you know. And what I know now is more strategy is required.
Yes, it is.
You write the vision. How are you implementing? How are you sustaining? Because we're creative. I'm a creator. Like, I just want to create a little art, a little fashion, all that stuff. But like, I really have to put some solid tools in place.
That's right.
How am I going to live? How am I going to eat? You know, so when Queen Life is rebirth, the second coming,
rebirth,
it's now more sustainable.
Yes, I'm sorry, I felt that deep. I'm sorry. The reason why I felt that deep is because as I put bonding to the beat to rest, right? Now in my new venture, I'm being more strategic.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, no. I'm not going to do that because when I did that, that was the outcome. Yeah. So I felt that when you said that. Yeah. And then Miss Strategy herself.
This the girl. Listen,
this child.
She's going to be on the team, okay?
Hold on, wait. Before we go into strategy with Tiffany had a meeting with me and my entire team at the top of 2021.
Yes.
And so when she had a meeting with my team, people started to dwindle down. And this is the reason why. She was holding me accountable. She was like, Candace, what is this person doing? What's that person doing? Oh, I don't really see a lot of movement. So what's going on? And when I tell you, it started making me rethink the way that I was doing business. She got my staff together. So it ain't no wonder that she's sitting here. Anyway, so thank you for that, Tiffany, because let me tell you something. I was sitting after that meeting like this. We have problems, guys, and we have to get them together. But I'm grateful for that. Yes. Because now I know how to move now.
That's right.
When the staff comes.
There's two things. Well, I'll answer the question about tools. I'm a sticky note queen. So visually, what you say is journaling. I do sticky notes and everything that I do. I've done the exercise with you, Candace, where we just put ideas up and then we categorize. So that was super helpful. For me, I will say this. When we did the strategy session with your team, the intent was to say, do you know the goal of the company? Are you aligned with the goal of the company? And have you taken your personal out of it?
Y'all, really it was brutal. It was brutal.
So yes, I did make them present to Candace, and I gave them a blueprint of what to do.
Yes.
What I will say is that flips its head when you're in corporate America because it's no longer about your vision. So my job as a chief of staff for Vendavo is to make sure I'm upholding to what our corporate goals are. And I have to be aligned to that, given that I know what other companies have done and what I've done as an entrepreneur. You really want to make sure your mindset, your tunnel vision is locked in on those pillars that they've set. And that's what my job is to really talk to people. I do a lot of talking all day, but is what are you doing? How does that tie into customer? Like we say customer at the center all the time. Are you really making sure the customer journey and where you fit in is aligned to those things? So I think that's really important.
Ooh, boss. I have to add, we all went to high school together.
We did.
Hold on just a second.
We all went to high school together, y'all.
You guys, when I tell you this is East High School in Hey Lolo, hey Lolo, hey. Let me tell you something. We are East High School alumni. If you have no idea what East High School is, it is, look at, ask about me. It is the best high school in Denver, Colorado.
Greer, we got Don Cheadle.
Yes.
Patty McDaniel.
Yes.
TJ Miller.
Earth,
Yes.
Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, yes. We and TJ Miller was actually in your class. You guys are not the same class, right?
98, 99, 2000.
Gator boots with a pimped out Gucci suit.
Hey.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I don't know why I sang that. I think that was the wrong song, but that's still my jam. Okay? That's still my jam. Ooh, that is my jam, y'all. I can't get it out of my spirit. I want to get up like, got a quarter, take a gas. Okay, all right.
but I'm still fly.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
My rent.
Cause all my money's spent.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't be that.
Save your money.
That's for Queen Life.
Yeah.
That part. Financial literacy.
Yeah.
Don't be that person because let me tell you something. It's not cute. Ladies, can you tell me? I'm sorry.
We break out in the song. Like this is amazing. Thank you for this platform.
Yeah,
absolutely. Are you kidding me? Thank you guys for
this is so dope.
Yeah,
really is dope.
I'm just having a great time.
Yeah,
y'all know I love to have conversations with people, and I like to hear their stories because I feel like we all can glean off one another, and I think that we don't do enough gleaning as Black women. I feel like we're always, or maybe not so much right now, but we were always maybe felt like we had to be in competition in some, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't want to compete with you. Like, I'm in my lane, you in your lane. Let's figure out how we can glean from each other in our lanes. And so collaboration
over competition.
Collaboration over competition. And that is what I'm all about because, and especially for Black women, all right? Because I just kind of feel like sometimes people put us in that box like, oh, you guys are always trying to like one up one another. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I need you guys.
I need you to win.
I need you guys. I need you to win. Yes. I need you to win. What would you say that, we talked about this on a couple with Fit and New, and Jocelyn told me what her power was. So, I'm going to pose that same question to you ladies.
Superpower?
Yeah. What is your power? Power!
I got the power. I would say emotional intelligence because I
got it.
Yeah, I try to listen and to relate like without judgment. I mean, I feel like I can tune in and just be there and put myself in your position, your shoes, without making you feel like, oh my God, I'm not worthy. No, sis, I didn't been through it. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't let these baby hairs fool you.
Cause let me tell you, Candace's baby's hairs is laid.
Okay.
If she took off this hat, you'd probably be able to ice skate on them edges because they are present and they are in control.
Mine is graded.
And I'm not going to say what mine is.
You are crazy.
I'm not going to say.
I love these girls, man.
Listen.
She's crazy.
And I'm not going to say.
I love emotional intelligence. I think that's so important. Because I think going to jobs and things like that, that's often missed. We're always interviewing on subject matter experts and what you can do as an action for the company, and the blend of relationships and how you interact is so much more important because people, as long as they're passionate and you show that there is a value for them to be there, they will either learn to do it and interact to be able to do it. So
that's good.
You want to know,
good.
Tiff, before you get into yours, you said something that caught me and said, wow, if you show them why they are important.
Yes. Yes.
When I tell you that thing goes a long way, and that spoke to me, that can be in your profession. Yes. That can be in your relationships with your whatever significant other, your friends. Yes. If you show them why they are important, they're going to want to do it.
And it gets missed by leaders a lot because you're not there to dictate the work and like deliverable. It's about coaching and showing the pathway to. People will do for you and make you look good naturally. Yeah. They feel value and that they have a space.
Oh, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's my little.
I had to just sit in that one real quick. I was like this.
Sis, is this my friends? Is this therapy? Like I'm in a therapy session.
Tiffany, that really struck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
I will piggyback off of your emotional intelligence and say I'm intellectually curious.
Ooh,
that's my superpower.
I'm a toast for her.
I'm always asking questions. I do. I ask a lot of questions because I want to be clear. Yes. I want there to be intention, and I want to be aligned all the time.
That's right.
So like even in my emotional state, sad, mad, happy, I'm always asking questions because I want to know more. My teacher was like, "You're like a 5 why person." Yes, because if you tell me something, I'm gonna say why. Why? Because I really want to get to the root of something. I don't just accept what people tell me. I never was that person. Even in East High School, right? So
and we've been knowing each other since preschool.
Oh, little Candace. Yes.
Preschool.
Yes. Preschool. But I'll tell this story at East High School. And Candace, I wonder if you remember this. Both of you, when we had African American literature come in, and then we were trying to press the fact Miss Roan, hello Miss Roan,
hey Miss Roan, we love you,
was doing our African American history classes, right? And we had all taken that. That was like the number really.
Yeah, we had to
go to.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Class I remember the most.
Yep.
But there was a particular teacher, I won't mention names, that said would try to incorporate other cultures into African American or into American history. And I was just like, how do you try? Because people of color are American history.
Yes.
Say we're the melting pot, you shouldn't have to try. But I will say from that point on, I printed out an article probably every day for him to incorporate specifically African American history. Now, how did that translate? I was sent to the principal's office and then transferred back into Miss Rowe's class.
This child taught the teacher. Who teaches the teacher?
I was putting time out. I wasn't putting time out, but I do remember when African American literature even came and they assigned a Caucasian female to teach that class. Yeah. We walked out.
I remember that.
We walked out.
Oh wow! I'm sorry. I'm not being rude. I just see that there's a comment.
Oh.
And I want to make sure. Oh my God, they're hitting up the comments.
Oh yay! Hi everybody.
Sorry guys, you know I'm over here. I'm over here where my girls at, from the front to back. So I'm over here and I can't get to my computer. But Tiffany, thank you for that.
That's powerful.
Felicia said, show them why they are important. That thing.
Yes.
Emotional intelligence is everything. That's my mother-in-law, Dawn.
Yes.
Jocelyn Fort Kill is up in here.
Hey,
okay.
East High.
All right.
The Sunrise is represented.
I can't stand y'all,
Joe
but I love
Foke.
y'all. Joe Foke, you know me.
Hey.
So yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for that. So you taught the teacher.
Try to.
No, she
There's
didn't
no
try
excuses.
to. I bet you
needed that lesson.
He did.
Me.
There's no excuses. So yeah, emotional,
You've been teaching these people how to treat
intellectual curiosity. Always asking. If I have the ability to ask and find, so do.
That's right.
If I have the ability to ask and find, so do you.
That's a whole nother.
That's a word right there.
I was about to say, when I tell you...
Part two.
Woo! Part 2. Absolutely. Look at Tiffany. Look at her eyes. Yes, a part 2, please.
Y'all want a part 2?
Yes.
Y'all want a part 2?
Yes.
Look, we can do a part
2 in the chat.
Look at, hit us up in the chat. I love you. Look, hit us up in the chat. Part 2. Yes. Ladies, I love that, and I think that is really so. Power, emotional intelligence, intellectual curiosity.
Yes,
that's good.
I wonder how that was with growing up with your mom.
She tell me to go sit down.
Why?
Because I said something.
Why, Mom? Why? Why?
No, she wasn't like that.
No, I think she
actually just provided a platform for me to be free and to do that. She never really hid anything. I take the same approach with Christopher.
Yes,
my 10-year-old. I want you to know it. I want you to know it from me, because the world will teach you something different and try to put you into a box and steer you where you should go and give you a social bias about it. I'd rather you experience and ask those things around me. So when he comes to me, no fear. I don't want you to second guess it. Just ask it.
Yeah. Stay curious.
And try it.
Yeah.
Try. Christopher says, I will. I try, I can, I will, because I'm awesome.
Ooh.
That's his affirmation. He made that down on his own. He's been saying it since he was 3.
Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you, Christopher. Because, oh my goodness.
That's love. That's beautiful.
That's
And that's transformation from being your human self into your spiritual manifestation.
Oh,
that's what I like about it, because you don't speak I try and I will, because that's saying that it hasn't happened. I can. And I'm doing. Yes. Because it's here.
Receive it because it is here. You already have it.
Limits.
It's here.
Limits taken off.
It's here. What are some things that you are telling yourself right now? It's here. I don't have to wait. So like right now, I'm telling myself, Candace, you have everything right now that you need to succeed. You have it. It's here.
Tap into that walk we had last week.
Ooh.
I'm ready to tap into it.
Okay, so Tiffany and I, we needed grounding. Both of us we're feeling like a little pressed.
Yeah. What's grounding? Tell me.
So grounding is when you're spending moments in nature. Right. And I'm really happy to be back in Colorado.
Oh, this is the great place. Yeah.
Beautiful places to go. So we went to City Park and we just took a walk. And in the middle of our walk, we start affirming ourselves. Yes. I am healed from any past traumas. I am worthy of my best life now. I am financially abundant. Like, we just start speaking life.
Yes.
Naturally, we went back and forth,
we
right?
did.
And it was just like such a beautiful moment.
Oh, that just has me feel. I just felt the warm just shooting through my body.
It was powerful, right? My inner child is healing.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
As I am today.
As I am today.
And I'm not the same person I was yesterday.
Sure.
I'm not the same person I was this morning. I'm not the same person as when we started.
That's right.
Now.
That's right.
Baby.
Constant evolution. Changes.
So you guys went out there for some grounding.
Yes. And we released like heaviness.
Oh, we did.
But the past few weeks for me have been heavy.
Me too, Candace. Me too.
Like
it has been heavy for me.
100.
Yeah, it's
fuck with y'all.
It has been heavy. I absolutely agree with you. And so, thank God for your sister girls. Listen,
to be able to have a safe space where you're yourself.
Right.
And you don't just look good. You're talking about the stuff that's not as pretty.
Yes.
As you may look that day, you know.
Yes.
Oh, y'all, I don't know why I don't know. This is filling me because so many.
Yes.
I think it's because so many people. There are people right now who feel like they don't have friends that they can go and do that with. They don't have someone that they can call and say, "Girl, I'm really, really having a bad day or a bad couple of weeks.
Yes.
Can we please go and release some things?" So to know that I believe that all three of us here have that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't take that lightly, y'all, because there was a time with where I did not think I had that. And I felt like I was being that to everyone else.
Sure.
When I tell you I felt like I was being that thing to everybody else, but when it came time for me,
yes,
I was like, let me see who I can call. Let me
go through your phone.
Do you think that's a mind shift though? Because when I hear you say that people feel like they don't have, I think you're going to people with a different intent. And so you feel like you don't have it, but they're there. It's just what you haven't gauged with them in your life to be. Because people are there.
And we have to be vulnerable too.
Because we have to be vulnerable.
We're so, isolated.
That's right.
We stuff a lot in. Yeah. So it's hard to say, man, who can I be transparent with?
That's right.
And I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But thank you for challenging that. Because I would not say that I didn't have anybody available, but anybody who was available to me on that level.
Trust.
It was a trust thing.
Like Candace.
It was a trust thing. So I felt like if I came to you and like poured my eyes out, right? And I'm like, oh my goodness, would you be in a space where you can give me what I need at that moment? Not necessarily saying that they are the person that's responsible for that, but just what can you provide me for what I need, the way that I was able to provide you for what you needed.
But a part of that is asking, are they capable? Are they in an emotional? Do they have the emotional capacity?
This is her power.
Do they have the emotional capacity in that moment to receive it? You can check in like, hey, I need to talk to you, but I wanted to make sure I don't want to just dump on you.
Okay. So
I want to check
what
in
you just
with
tapped
you
into was expressing what you need. So we oftentimes we want people to be there for us to support, but we don't do that self-expression to say, I just need you to listen. I don't need an opinion, or I need your opinion in this. I just want to just tell you how I'm feeling and what I'm going through.
Also give them the option to say, hey, I can't really at this moment, girl, I'm going through X, Y, Z, but we have to respect that.
That's what I was going to say.
Boundaries.
So what if someone does say, look, mine too. What if someone does say, girl, I am not available right now. I am not in the mental space to do this. Then from there, because I know if somebody told me that, I'd be like, well, then forget you. I'm not going to be there for you.
No, this is me. Why? Why can't you do that?
Why? Honestly, I respect him for being upfront.
For being honest and upfront.
It's nothing worse than you sharing your heart and your vulnerability with someone that's like just dismissive. Because you feel unheard.
I have learned, the why and the questions. I'm going through that right now. I've learned that about myself, that's not received as well. It could be misconstrued from people of me challenging a lot. But I've learned to let people be where they are.
Let people be where they are.
And to just say, I still love you. I still care about you. I respect you. That goes such a long way. I need some time out. Yes. It may be a month before I talk to you again. But that doesn't mean I don't love you.
We're all on a journey. We all trying to figure this thing out.
Look.
But we can only control ourselves, right? So be an example of what other people can do and show them that you can be an authentic self.
That's real.
And show up that how you are.
Why do I feel like...
Why do you feel so
I'm trying to get in touch with...
She's fly today. I want this shirt she got on.
This hat.
This shirt. Child, the girls is out today. Jeez, look like start to yell. That's not a good song. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Is he talking about a gun barrel? How do you feel?
Good segue.
Myself. I'm really trying to get in touch with how I'm feeling about myself as a friend. And how I respond to people who don't respond the way that I think they should respond.
Have you ever asked your friends? Have you ever asked?
She's asked me.
What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Have I ever asked them?
Yes, you have. You sat at Earl's and asked me.
Oh, she said you.
Oh,
she
great.
Gave you the location.
I have an example.
Remember?
Yes.
There was an unspoken misunderstanding.
There was an unspoken. That's right.
And we were going through two totally unrelated different things in our lives, but the interaction between us was off.
Yes, Tiff, speak about it.
And Candace was like, "Oh, let's go."
Yes.
Kudos for you to say something. That's good.
But listen, we sat down. She was like, "So I was like, nothing's going on." We were like, "Okay, let's enjoy our food now."
That's
literally
it.
That was it.
That was it. Like it was like, Tiff, I feel like something's going on.
I was like,
nope, there's a misunderstanding, and then that was it.
It was squashed, burned,
and never to be brought up again.
I learned so much in that situation. Like, why don't you just say, "Look, I'm having a hard time."
Yeah, why didn't we just say I'm having a hard time?
And it has nothing to do with you.
Ooh. Don't take it personal.
That's what Monica said.
Don't take it personal.
1993.
Oh
93?
94, I think.
This child, she got all the...
Is it 93 or 94, y'all?
Let's see. Hold on, wait. Let me... Y'all, I'm not... oh, my God. And my flashlight is on. How come y'all didn't tell me my flashlight was on?
Yeah.
I think it is probably...
I think you are right.
Yeah, I think that... I'm not being rude.
Monica, Jodeci, and like the show after party, something. Is it 95?
Ladies, Miss Roan is in the house.
Oh, Miss Roan! Look at your girl!
Miss Roan said, "Good afternoon. Yes, I was informed that I should come and watch the show.
Yay!
I didn't know there was a show. I'm happy to be here. Jocelyn said it was in 95, April of 95.
April of 95.
Also, Jocelyn. Oh, do y'all remember Miss Flowers? But she's now Miss Utsy. Miss Utsy is on here.
Wow.
Yes, we are in the house. Y'all better come on with the Saturday morning.
We want to give you your flowers.
Absolutely.
Right now.
You guys were very instrumental in our growth.
Yes.
So Black women that were strong, powerful, cultured.
Yes.
That was everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys, I'm filled to overflowing. I feel like I'm about to burst.
This is it.
I'm filled to overflowing. Jocelyn, your sorority sister, said you have to accept when someone tells you that they don't have the emotional bandwidth to handle your stuff in that moment and not take it as a rejection.
Thank you.
Jocelyn, you don't have to talk to me like that. I'm a grown woman. Just because you turned 40 before I did, don't mean you gotta talk to me like that.
She's a Capricorn like me.
Oh my God.
Okay? Shout out to my Sauron Capricorn.
You like the way I'm looking at you doggone Capricorns. My mother-in-law, my sister, my daughter is the Capricorn.
She's amazing.
And y'all drive me a little nutty, but I love y'all.
Yep.
I said it, Dawn. I know you on here, and I said it.
But they communicate.
They do communicate. They do.
They'll answer all my questions.
Yeah, it's okay. Like
It will.
Really, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk my way out of crying. So we.
Yes,
Go ahead.
I agree
Baby,
with.
cry if you need to.
I agree with Candace giving.
Which Candace? No, wait.
Both of you.
Oh, I'm with the K. Candace with the C.
Candace.
Mm-hmm.
Giving our teachers, our supporters, Black women that have paved the way for us, so important. Special shout out to Ms. Rome because she helped me love my Blackness.
Yes.
I mean, it's her, it's Miss Little, it's Miss Love.
Yes,
Miss
Miss Love.
Miss Hilliard, our soror, Miss Hilliard. All of these Black women, my advisor,
Miss Young,
Miss
Union
Young.
Baptist.
Oh my gosh,
Excel
Miss
Institute.
Caldwell, Miss
Yes.
Dr. Eva Jones from college.
Yeah.
All these Black women have been so instrumental into shaping me who I am today.
Yes.
Thank
And for
you.
me, Miss
Thank
Vincent,
Yes.
at Xavier University of Louisiana, my soror, who was my vocal teacher, she came in there dressed to the nines every single day. She is from New Orleans, Louisiana. And when I tell you that woman, every time I walked in, the room would be smelling like, her perfume, and she did not play with me. I went in there one day like, but Miss Vincent, I have a sore throat. She said, let's get warming up. And I was like, but I can't even sing. She's like, yeah. And then by the end of the class, she was like, I told you.
Yep.
And I was like this.
I told you. Yeah.
But it is those Black women who paved the way.
Yeah, we are standing on your shoulders.
Yes, we are.
And we thank you because you had it harder than we did, honestly.
Yes.
So we appreciate you. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we'll create shoulders for others to stand on.
Ooh, y'all. Let me check the comment section to make sure I didn't miss nothing. I'm sorry. I'm like, this is so good. We're doing great on time. Oh, Miss Roan said, thank you for the kudos. Oh. We love you, Miss Roan.
No,
we
really
do. We absolutely love you.
Really do.
Ladies, can you tell me, what is something that you have learned about yourself? It's a loaded question. So what is something that you have learned about yourself in the past 2 years?
I'm still learning how to love myself.
Pandemic.
I thought I loved, I love myself, but it's always more layers to self-love. You think you hit a pinnacle, I'm good, and then you oh dang, I didn't treat myself the best that I could in that moment.
Yes.
I didn't advocate for myself.
That's right.
So it's another layer of me accepting who I am.
Yes.
Straight, no chaser. This is who I am. I live my life pleasing a lot of people.
Don't you get into that.
And I'm not going to do that anymore.
No.
Thank you.
And that's another layer of self-love.
That's another layer of self-love.
That's right.
People pleasing.
Nope.
Call me people pleasing Porter. I'm sick of it.
Bye bye.
She said,
bye.
Goodbye, love.
Good for you for that. Ooh, because you to be able to say that at this moment lets me know that you've had to go through it.
Valentine's weekend too, so
love on self.
My funny Valentine is me.
That's okay.
I mean,
and that's all right.
It's great.
It sure is. Moment, yeah. It is. It's perfect. Actually, it's fine. I love that because people pleasing is a real thing.
Yes.
And when I tell you, it will get you in some real trouble with yourself.
Yes.
I mean that from my heart. Tiff, what you got?
I will say I learned my voice and speaking to like assertiveness, which is saying what I mean, meaning what I say. And as long as I come with good intention, yes. I do not own how you receive that.
Her book is going to be released under my management company,
and I'm going to do an audio track for it. Because this child, how you receive it is your problem.
That's your issue. And that happens a lot.
That's right.
Sorry, guys, I'm just sitting in it.
If I say no and you take it personal, then I'm saying no, I can't make it, and if I choose to tell you why, or if I choose not to, the way you take that is your problem to deal with.
That's somebody who does not struggle with people pleasing.
It took a while.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to internalize that as someone who's working on people pleasing, and I don't know why it's so hard to go down. Like, I'm trying to swallow it, but I'm like, it's getting stuck right here. But I don't want it to get stuck right there.
Let it come out.
Yeah, and I think the reason why it's getting stuck right there is because I am always looking for how someone's going to respond.
You're looking for validation.
You don't have to talk to me like that.
I'm sorry.
I am. And for what?
Because
we're programmed to, conform, do this and that. You're a woman,
tests,
blah, blah,
right?
blah. Yeah.
Tests, performance reviews. All of those, that's programming around being validated, that you're smart enough, that you did good enough, all of those things. And so you have to unpack that and take that off and say, who am I? Am I saying that I'm enough for me?
Am I enough for me?
Okay.
I'm sorry to talk to you.
It's okay. I am being a big girl.
Yeah.
I do receive it because I often do look for validation.
Sure.
For whatever the reason.
But we all do. We do. In some capacity.
And to some capacity. But it sounds like your capacity is now.
It's real.
And it's being like, I don't care how you take that or not. But at least I got it out.
That's good. That's good. This is good.
I stopped looking for the accolades, for the awards. Sure, all that stuff is nice. Being in a newspaper, magazine, things like that, because underneath those covers I have the job that I want. I'm paying myself. I'm doing the goals that I want. I travel where I want to be. I'm showing Christopher how to build his own empire. I'm establishing his success and that legacy, and that means more to me than anybody telling me that we're going to hand you this nice plaque and show you that you're good in the community. Well, I'm a member of the community. I don't need you to tell me that.
That's good.
And that's it.
I pay taxes.
That's a superpower, Tiff. That's another one.
That is a superpower. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, both ladies.
Y'all are dope. I love it.
This is so good.
I really want to watch the
I do too.
Trust me, I'm gonna watch the replay and get my whole life. Do you hear me? So that I can watch it from a viewer's point of view.
I love it.
But as we get ready to close, what is something that you want to leave with the viewers? Candace, I know that you are used to encouraging Black women, and with Queen Life, this is just what you do. So can you please fill us to overflowing before we... I see you going. I see you going.
Look, I'm waiting
to over. Look, you see me just get ready. I'm like this.
Candace, look.
No, wait, y'all.
Look, I'm like this.
This is too much pressure, guys.
Oh no, it's not pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's not pressure. Look, I'm just waiting.
You know, accept yourself beyond anybody's view of you, what society says, and deal with your trauma, heal your trauma, do your work, because you'll be able to really see yourself in another lens, a whole nother light, in light. We are divine beings. Like, we are spiritual, we are beautiful, we're amazing. Speak life into yourself on a daily basis. Look in the mirror, even when your eyes are crusty and you don't feel like you look cute. Like, girl, you are so beautiful, you are powerful, I love you, I believe in you, you are capable, you are amazing, you're just beyond anybody I know.
That's right.
Because that's your uniqueness is your superpower. There's nobody like you.
Oh, not one.
Not a soul. Not
it
a
never
soul,
will
Candy.
Be. It never will be.
Not a soul. Not a soul, Candace. Ain't nobody like you. Yes. Thank you for that, Candace.
I love that.
You are uniquely and wonderfully made.
Right.
There is nobody like you.
Right.
I love that. The power of speaking the word. Speak life.
Speak life. That's
Thank you for that.
Speak life.
Speak life.
I love that.
And I will definitely start
doing a lot of
doing
pressure
that.
on me, so I had to.
Don't worry about it. You did it. You delivered, so it's okay.
Perform.
The pressure comes before you have the baby, so you push that baby out. Thank you.
She sure did.
Pressure makes diamonds.
And it does. I like me a good diamond. Go ahead, Tiff. It's your turn.
I would say that you always have a choice. And don't wait for people to establish what they have their intentions for you. Always keep your intentions for you ahead of everything else. And that tailors into your talk about self-love and being enough for you. Don't wait for a job to contact you. Don't wait for an opportunity to open. I did not get chief of staff by following a path.
That's right.
I wrote the job description. And told them that they needed the role. So it had never happened. So I just said, make
You're just not gonna sweep right over that one and keep it moving. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. This child, Tiffany said,
this baby right here.
I wrote the job description.
Yes.
You didn't know you needed it. Yes. I told you you need.
Yes.
That's real.
That made me scratch my chinny chin chin.
Solve problems, don't make them.
Solve problems. Okay, let me see, y'all. I'm checking the. I think we're good. Tiffany, I've sat in it, and you can continue.
Just be uniquely you. Create your path.
Be a good
person.
Your path.
Just be a good person.
Human being.
Be a human.
Yeah.
And being a good person doesn't mean you arrive happy all the time.
Or that you have to spread yourself thin to accommodate everybody else.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Candace, what did we say? I fill my cup and everything that runneth over is for everybody else. But we start saying we filling up 2 cups. And after that runneth over.
Listen.
The runneth over is for you.
The runneth over is for you, but the filling is for me.
That's right.
Yes?
Yes.
I love that. My cup is my cup. What goes in it is for me. And the stuff that spills out is for everyone else that I love.
That's right.
Wow.
Because I'm arriving full.
Arriving full.
Boom.
Because a lot of the times we're arriving like this. And then we start pouring it out to everybody else. And then it's like, oh wait, I ain't even got none left.
Oh, that's good.
Like, I ain't even got none left.
And then you're looking for people. Here's your validation conversation to pour water back into the cup for you.
And sometimes they can't because whatever. We're not gonna unpack that again.
That's another
So You guys, thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
No, thank you. This was amazing.
I love you.
I knew this was going to be, I love you ladies too so much. And I knew that this was going to be this amazing because I know these two and I know how they roll. So you guys, I hope that this was as good for you as it was for me. Like there were a couple times where I wanted to literally hold myself. You know how Ray Charles, I keep saying it. Ray Charles. He held himself and he's like this. That's kind of what I wanted to do because that is just how good it felt. So thank you ladies for just being open. Come back.
Yes, please.
If the people want us back, we will be back.
Put it in the comments.
The people are
the people
in here. I think this is the most comments that I've had on a live. So thank you guys for coming in here. Please, please, please take care. Yes, share so that someone else can get this lesson and this message. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your heart and just trusting me with the conversation.
Yes.
I mean that.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you for unapologetically taking up space in your professions. I thank you, ladies. So, you guys, we're about to get out of here. Make sure to take care of yourself. And remember, this is your cup.
Fill it up.
You fill your cup up. Whatever comes out is for everybody else. All right? So, we'll see y'all around.
Love and light. See y'all. Bye.